The verses. What you thought about the verses?
I thought it was real good, man. The only problem I had with the verses was that the location. Even though it was Complex Con, it was a great weekend and there was a lot of people there. There was a lot of people there that didn't actually even realize what was actually happening. Like, even niggas I was with, because, I be with, some of my homies is a little younger, and they only knew 1 or 2 songs. People didn't even really know the magnitude of what was going on with that verses. Like, and there's no disrespect, none whatsoever, not even a little bit. If you born in like 92, 93 or after, you didn't have an idea what was happening. You may have heard a song or 2 or 3 or 4, but you didn't understand exactly that you had Magnolia projects against Calliope projects. That's what that was.
Oh, okay.
This was the projects against the projects. You don't understand about the beef between Master P, No Limit, Baby, and Cash Money. You don't understand that. It was a song that Juvenile had that he didn't even perform. Juvenile's first single, when I first heard him, ever, or Cash Money, that song, huh? So he's up in the projects, huh? And from what we was hearing in New York, that was a Master P diss. Was it or not? I never got confirmation of that, but you felt like it was, and they didn't perform that song. Yeah. But I don't think the audience, you have people there who understood it, and you have people who were there just to be there because there's a Complex Con. They're like, oh, I'm at the verses. So I felt there was an audience and pockets of people in the audience that didn't fully understand what was going on and the magnitude of that battle. It was a time where Baby and Slim, Master P was on first. Of course, people know that, or whether you know it or not, I'm telling you. And Baby and Slim and Cash Money were heating the streets up. And they actually went to Master P to try and get Cash Money on through No Limit. But Master P turned it down because he said it was a big street war going on at the time between Calliope and Magnolia, and it wouldn't have been smart to sign Cash Money. Then Cash Money ended up going to get a distribution deal and made hundreds of millions of dollars and produced all the stars that they had. But if I had one problem with the verses, I felt it shouldn't have been there. Even though it was crowded, even though it was a lot of people, this was something that if you couldn't, and listen, I get that it couldn't be done in New Orleans. Somebody might have got shots, at least 2 stabbings minimal. I'm not supporting that in them, but that's how much, or the magnitude. You gotta think about, these are 2 rap labels and groups that, had the world watching, or at least the United States. In New Orleans, it's probably crazy. So I would have liked to seen it in Texas at least, if not New Orleans or nowhere in Louisiana, at least Texas. So niggas really would have understood it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying there wasn't people there who didn't, but there was a lot of people there who didn't.
Without saying who won, because that's not what we're gonna do, who you think got the bigger reaction?
And that's what I'm saying. I couldn't tell the crowd. First of all, you couldn't really tell the crowd's reaction because I wasn't there.
We was there, but we left.
Yeah, we was there, but we left. But I couldn't tell the crowd's reaction from watching it on YouTube. But from reaction in our house when we was watching it, and then I see other people on Instagram and Facebook and so on and so forth watching it. I'm not sure, but I'll say this. It was a time where it was like, to me, where it got the most, for me, my personal part of it, when it kind of got more Master P against Baby. That's, to me. Yeah. It was like Baby did #1 stunner. He was like, yeah, the biggest. Yeah. I started this tattoo in the face, and then Master P said, yeah, I was uptown too. I started the Bout It. Then they came back with Manny Fresh and Baby after Bout It. Then Master P, that little segment, it was about 6 songs of Master P. A total 3 songs Master P, 3 songs Manny Fresh and Baby. That was the most tense moment because it was friendly, but it kind of wasn't friendly. Yeah. Baby wasn't letting it be friendly. He was letting it know, without letting it be known that he don't give a fuck. The 2 things that I say, it was really one thing. The takeaway that I got from the whole shit was that, damn, the real thing was this. 2 things, matter of fact. If it was in Texas, which is close to Louisiana, that's A. I wish it would have been there. Then secondly, if Lil Wayne came,
Oh man.
and if Mystikal and C-Murda wasn't in jail,
Ooh, damn.
this might have been a 3.5 hour Verzuz.
Yeah, you would have had to.
So you got Mystikal in jail and C-Murda in jail, who was a big part of No Limit, very big part. Not saying No Limit ain't hold it down.
Yeah,
everybody held it down.
Mia X, she did.
Mia X killed it. Mia X still looking good. She actually looking better to me than when she was actually out with No Limit. Killed it. And Lil Wayne, arguably the biggest artist ever out of Louisiana. You know, you may say NBA Youngboy now, whatever, but you got.
No, I'm not gonna say that.
I didn't say you. I'm talking about our audience, but I'm just saying, arguably, and you could go. I'm just saying, you could go Boosie. It's a lot of niggas you can name. Louisiana got a lot of artists.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, as a pop, you know, he's a rapper, but he became a pop star. You know, it's arguable. I said it's arguable, even though Lil Wayne for me, is my favorite out of Louisiana, even though I love Boosie, I love a bunch of Birdman, of course, that same camp, if you asking me, Juvie. Or, you know, listen, the list goes on, but you got that not there, and you got the man right here, nigga, Mystikal come out with that energy, nigga. There I go. Listen, we don't know what the fuck would have happened, man. And C-Murda just brings something to the table that's unexplainable. Just his presence is gangster. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I feel we missed out on, and it's nothing we can do about niggas being in jail, but the location and them 3 artists not being a part of it. But it was great besides that.